Bellas, it's me, Shannon B for Brown Girl Bella, bringing you lips, lashes, and luxury. And today I wanted to shout out for Women's History Month all of my Bellas. So if you're new here and you've just subscribed, welcome to the Bella Brigade. And to all my seasoned Bellas out there, welcome back. So as I mentioned, this month of March is Women's History. So I wanted to shout out in particularly those women who have either owned their own makeup companies or have collaborated with makeup companies to develop their own line of products or introducing us to a makeup collaboration that they did. So first and foremost, wanted to say that these are my favorites that I really can't put down, some of which you've seen on this channel before, so you know I must really like them because I keep featuring them over and over again, and it is because I do. So I want to just jump in and share with you some of my favorites for the month of March. So come on along with me. Let's get into these March favorites. So first and foremost, I'm going to start with the eyes first because I tell you, when I first got this palette, I was so in love with the shades. I was so in love with how the shades applied on my eyes, and I can't say enough about this palette. And you've seen it here quite a few times before, so you know that this is truly my favorite. This is the Perception palette. Once again, ColourPop and Makeup Shayla collaborated on this line, and I tell you, these shades are fantastic. I did a purple look without using this palette, but then when I said I was going to feature this on the channel, and in March, I was like, oh my god, I've got to use September because that is a purple shade and I'm doing a purple eye look. So I took my other favorite, which I'll share with you now, which is the Andrea Renee, who's another YouTuber. She partnered with Peach and Pearl on a line of brushes, and this is one of the brushes that she collaborated on. And so I took this brush, put a little September on it, and then put it right in the middle of my inner corner tier to highlight, and I was like, oh my god, that instantly brightened up the makeup look, because what I had on there was doing it, but I just needed another oomph. And so what do you know, once again, Perception palette comes to the rescue and saved the look. So I'm really happy with this purple look. Purple is not really my color, but today I was just feeling it. So glad that I was able to put two of my favorites to use and pump up this eye look. So this brush you've actually seen on this channel quite a few times because I'm always reaching for this whenever I do an inner corner highlight or if I'm putting something on the lower lash line, because these brushes, these bristles are so super soft. It's not, you know, there's not any prickling. It just glides on very beautifully, very easily, very smoothly, and it just gives me a nice flawless finish. So love this. And of course, you know, I love my Perception palette. The other palette that you guys know that I love to death is by Dose of Colors. This is the Desi x Katie Friendcation palette. Again, beautiful colors here. They really knocked it out the park with these shades. I have to say, whenever I'm doing a look and I want to really like pops of color, or if I want to do a wash of like a sparkly color, I will reach for this palette because it will give me the tools that I need to do a flawless, beautiful look from start to finish for my eyes. So I love this palette, and it will probably stay in my favorites for some time because like I said, I always reach for that. The other thing that I want to talk to you guys about is highlighters. So you guys know I love highlighters almost as much as I love lipstick, but you know, they're neck and neck. But some of the loose powder highlights that I have to tell you, when I'm doing a highlight look, I have to have a loose pigment highlighter to pop on to really set that look aflame. And some of the favorites that I reach for, this is another one from the Perception collaboration with ColourPop. This is Booming, and I will share with you, for those who don't know, how Booming looks. That is Booming, literally and figuratively. That is Booming. So again, I love to layer this right on top of a pressed powder highlight, or if I'm doing a liquid highlight, I will throw a loose highlight on top to really bring out that shine. And Boomin' does it for me all the time. If I'm doing a rose gold look, you know which two I'm looking for, and that is La Bronze and La Peach. This is the collaboration that Jackie Aina did with Artist Couture. And I tell you, I even do these, I use these on my lids. If I want to do like a nice rose gold look, or if I want to punch up a rose gold shimmer, I will throw that loose pigment on top of it, and it just sings. My makeup look and my makeup game has really just elevated using those highlighters, because they work at all times. If I want to do something more daytime friendly, more work appropriate, I'll reach for La Peach because it's a little lighter. And then when I want all out glam and I'm going out, this is the one that I reach for, La Bronze. And in case you're living under a rock, honey, and you don't remember how booming these are, let me just show you. So this is La Peach. I'll put that here. That's La Peach. And then let me share with you La Bronze. So this is La Bronze, a little warmer. And that's La Bronze. So you see there's quite a big difference between La Peach and La Bronze. La Peach I definitely would do for daytime, but at night that's just going to give you a nice warm beautiful lit from within look that you simply will just be looking at yourself like, oh dang, I didn't know I was shining like that. It's just really stunning. So those are my rose gold highlights that I love. And of course I have to have some lips in here, right? So one of the lip glosses that really, ever since I bought it, I've been like, okay, I'm actually loving the lip gloss look that my lips are giving off. So this brand actually started my love again for lip glosses, and it is by Mother Pat McGrath. This is her Flesh Fantasy? Yes, Flesh Fantasy by Pat McGrath. Mother Pat McGrath to you. And I will tell you, the first time I put this on, I was like, does it deposit any color? Because it picked up the pinkiness in my own lips and just put a sheen on it that was just like out of this world. I was like, oh my God, stop the presses. This just in. This is the bomb. Okay? Okay. So I immediately started swatching her other two because I bought the little mini set. and I was like, oh my god, I have to get all three. So the Bronze Temptation is what I'm wearing right now, which I thought would be really, really good as a match for the color that I'm wearing now, because I didn't want to go all purple. I kind of wanted to have the eyes and the highlight, of course. Check out that highlight, honey. I wanted that to be the star of the show. But this Bronze Temptation, I'm going to put a little on now so you can see. Look at that glossiness. Honey, this does it. This does it. And it has a very nice, pleasant smell to it. Not overpowering, but just subtle enough that you get the idea that you putting on something on your lips that is about something. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. So love this. They came in three, so it's Flesh Fantasy, Bronze Temptation, and Flesh number 4 are the three that came in the mini set, and it's $25 at Sephora. So if you want, I will leave it in the description box. You can pick it up and try it for yourself, but I guarantee you, brown girls, you are going to love it. And even my non-brown girls out there, try it and see. They have a warm, which is what I bought, and then they have a cool version. So if the warm doesn't do it for you, try the cool version. I'm telling you, it'll be $25 well spent. This is the bomb. So much so that I went hunting to make sure she has the full size, and she does on her website. So I've already put in my order to get the full size, because I cannot be without these lip glosses for the rest of the spring and into the summer. So that brings me to my next shout out that I wanted to give. And of course, I gotta shout out my girl Rihanna and another bomb release that she did for her products. These new product launches have been stellar, and these concealers, so good. I never thought that I would be without my NARS and love it, but this right here, oh my god, I love these. I reach for them every time I'm doing a makeup look. I conceal with 420, and then I highlight with 370. I'm telling you, they are fantastic. Glides on really smooth. The applicator, at first I was a little hesitant because it's a little different than I normally use, because the doe foot is sort of elongated, so it doesn't have that kind of angle that I'm used to with concealers. But once I got used to it, I'm like, this is fantastic. I only need one swipe of each, so I don't have to continually layer on, because it goes on and it stays put. And then the other thing that I love from her launch is her powder. Now this is in honey, which I love, but I am going to try banana because I want a little bit more brightness than honey gives me. But as an all over translucent powder, this is so perfect for me. Perfect, perfect, perfect. If you get a dust up of any powder, you're absolutely putting too much on. I love it. I'm not creasing as much. I'm not getting that oiliness that I normally get. It's just really keeping me dewy where I want and matte where I don't want. So if I want a matte look, I'll put just a little bit more on, and it carries me throughout the day. But if I want that dewy look, I'll just do a light dusting of the translucent powder, and it just gives me a glow but not a greasy feel, if you know what I mean. My combination oily skin girls know exactly what I mean. That greasy feeling right here in the T-zone, and then I cannot let you guys go without throwing myself in the mix, because I have a collab of my own. This is a collab that I did with a small company called AOD Beauty. I will leave the website address and the link to my lashes in the description box below. But I have the Bella Lash. So introducing my baby, the Bella Lash, exclusively at AOD Beauty. It's Brown Girl Bella's Bella Lash. I love this lash. I have been using it for a while now, even before I could tell you guys that it's out. But what I love about this lash is that it is thick, and when you put it on, it stays put. Now you can customize it how you like. I know for my eyes, I like to snip off a little bit at the end, just so that they can lay with a little feather look at the end. So definitely feel free to customize and clip as you should. Measure it across your eyes just to make sure that it fits, and then cut off any of the excess and then use the lash. I use a little bit of my Duo glue, which you know is my favorite glue. If you have that, it's available in any drugstore, so you can definitely get hold of that. Put a little bit on, let it dry down, and then put another small layer of glue on on the lash after the first one has dried down. So you're going to put one coat on of glue, let that dry down, and then you're going to put another coat of glue down. Just wave it a little bit for 30 seconds, make sure it's really tacky, and then place it on your eyelids. Now if you have a compact mirror, what I suggest you do is look down into the compact, and then you can place your lashes right on your lids. So it should be sitting right where your lashes begin. It sits right in that little space. So you can see it best if you have a compact holding it down like this. You'll be able to see it much better. But hopefully you will get this lash. If you want to see a tutorial on how I put my lashes on, in particularly my Bella Lash, hit me up in the comment section below and let me know. I'd be more than happy to give you a tutorial on how to put on this lash. So that concludes my favorites for the month of March. I hope you enjoyed this as much as I enjoyed bringing it to you. Don't forget to give me a like. Also, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you be subscribed and into the Bella Brigade. And once you do that, tap that notification bell to be notified each and every time I upload. So for all you who have not caught up on all things Brown Girl Bella, I'm going to leave a video right here for you. And all those others, I'll see you on the next upload. And until then, deuces.